Welcome back to BLCVikings.com. I'm Athletic Director Don Westphal here at Bethany, and as we start to transition into the summer months, we thought it would be somewhat prudent to bring in some of the coaches who get involved with those summer activities here at Bethany Lutheran College. And certainly for us, one of the biggest highlights that was started last year here at Bethany was the Tony Sanneh Foundation Soccer Camp, and one of the coordinators for that here on site at Bethany is the women's head coach, Derick Lyngholm. And so, Coach, you guys back for a second year at this. Obviously, first year highly successful, but this year even bigger and better things. Let's just talk about things as far as last year, after the fact was done. Some of the highlights, some of the things that even moving into this year, what some of the campers, what some of the parents can expect that their students are going to be able to benefit from with this camp.
Sure. Well, I think the best thing about it is the fact that it's run by Tony Sanneh, probably Minnesota's most highly decorated soccer player ever, star of the 2002 World Cup team that went to the quarterfinals. And Tony played a big part in that team. So just being associated with his foundation is a very great and positive thing. Last year we had, I think, over 100 campers. This year we're expecting, even a bigger turnout. And one of the big things we like to utilize this camp for is through recruiting. We brought in a lot of our recruits last summer, and I think we've got 3 girls coming in this fall who really got to learn about our campus, get to know the girls on the team, and just get a real feel for if Bethany's a right fit for them. So not only are we trying to sell Bethany through this, the other thing we're really trying to do obviously is get kids even greater exposure to higher level of soccer.
Okay. Now the ages of the athletes coming in anywhere from like 9 to 18, that's a pretty diverse group. How do you as coaches try to encapsulate working with students from such a wide, not just age level, but obviously skill level as well?
No, we've got coaches from all different levels that are helping out with this. We've got former professional players, college coaches, even professional players from over in Europe that help out with this camp. And so what typically happens is the younger kids are kind of put in one group, the middle-aged kids in another, and then our older campers with another group. So each one of those groups is going to have one of the advisors or one of the camp counselors is one of our players, and then they're going to be working with the different coaches, kind of passing them off between each group during the week.
So there's a lot of time for individual skills. Is there teams that are set up so you guys can have some of that kind of level of competition, or kind of what's the typical structure of a day?
The day can really change kind of by day, but we'll be doing some technical work in the morning, maybe on shooting or maybe on trapping, that sort of a thing. And then in the afternoon we might do kind of small-sided games where it's a 5-on-5, or we're doing games with cones out on the field. And then typically at night is when we get into more of our full field scrimmages, and we utilize both our practice field and our game field for that. So it's a lot of fun, and even in one case last year, I think we even turned on the lights and let the kids play under the lights, which was a big treat.
Kind of a different experience to do that, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And obviously soccer a big part of this, but I know that there's some other, let's say, life lessons, life skills that are talked about, and you try to instill within the campus. Can you talk about some of that a little bit? Oh,
we touch on a lot of different things. The Sanneh Foundation, they really try to utilize soccer to bring kids who maybe have grown up in a situation where they haven't had the advantages of a lot of other kids, and to use soccer as kind of a conduit to kind of help them advance in life. And we talk about a lot of those things here at camp as well, about kind of good stewardship, helping others in need, that sort of a thing. And we talk a lot about that and a lot about what the foundation does in those regards.
And another unique thing, especially with camps here at Bethany, most of our other camps obviously are just day camps, but this has the option, if you want to do just the commuter rates, you can do that as well, but you do have the option of staying overnight in the res halls as well. We
do, and that was a lot of fun last year. It was a great chance to, the campers to get to know one another, a lot of camaraderie built, numerous different nights. Tony bought pizza for everybody, and it was kind of a party atmosphere, but an under control party, if we can put it that way.
That's always good. We like those that are in control. Sure. Again, the date's coming up, and of course the logistics are available to you on screen here, as well as coming back to the website. But June 14th through the 18th, and again, the rates for a commuter is $325, and if you get in under the early registration cost, if you're going to include staying overnight in the rest halls, $500. But for a week long of camp, the food, the training, the coaching, and just the fact that you can be associated with someone who has been an Olympian, representing our country, those are some big features to bring together in a package for a week.
Oh, absolutely, and really for the camp experience that you're getting with the type of coaches that we have coming in, and the type, like I said, of former players and stuff like that, you really can't beat the experience. I think it's even more of an experience than just a soccer camp, which is really something really fun that we can offer here that a lot of other places really can't.
And they can hang out with you.
Well, me too. I mean, of course.
Always a big feature, yes.
Of course.
Derick Lyngholm, Don Westphal again talking about the Tony Sanneh Foundation Soccer Camp here at Bethany, June 14th through the 18th. For more information, keep coming back to BLCVikings.com. We thank you for watching this installment of the Bethany Sports Beat.